Hello, today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is the Hollyland Mars 300, which is a 300-foot dual HDMI wireless transmission system. It's just come in today, and as I say, it's supposed to do 300 feet. This will transmit in 1080p at 60 frames per second, and it's been kindly supplied by Hollyland just for a little bit of a test, just to see what it's about, and let you know whether it's any good. So we'll be hooking up to the drone later on, see whether it's any good. I'm filming on the Osmo Pocket, so you can see what that's like, and I'm using the inbuilt microphone, so hopefully that's quite good. So here's the manual. We'll have a quick read over that later. So yeah, have a quick read through. It opens from a very unconventional side, but there we go. And it's got lots and lots of different features. What we'll do is I'll probably link maybe the PDF down below. I'll certainly link I'll pop a link to the actual product itself down below. I said I'd do that for them. So if this is something that could interest you, then just head down below. So here's the transmitter. You can see it's the demo model. So it's exactly the same as the real one, as far as I know. I think they just put that on there so I can't go selling it or something. But yeah, so we've got some buttons down the side. We'll discuss what they do in just a moment. But you've got your main on-off one down the bottom and your battery compartment. So I'll just show you what the inside looks like. It's a little bit challenging to see with the lighting, but that's what the inside looks like. So I just had a transmitter here, but I'll just take the receiver out. It's quite clearly marked what they are, so this says quite clearly receiver on it, so really easy to see. So we'll just pop them just there. Then what we've got, here we have a ton of aerials. So I've got 4 antennae, so that's really helpful. So we've got 4 of them. So I'll just pop them just there for now. Then we've got the plug, possibly an update port plug thing, I think. A hot shoe mount, so that's going to be a 1/4 inch screw thread to a hot shoe mount. That's going to be really helpful for mounting onto particular things, so that's really handy. And one of these, you only get one. I was wondering whether you'd get 1 or 2, but it looks like we only get 1. But what these do is, I'll just show you. This is going to go on my transmitter. It just goes in like this. This is going to be really helpful for what I'm going to be using it for, but I need to get a proper screwdriver rather than just use my fingers. But basically it attaches to the side there, and you get your 1/4 inch screw thread on the side, which is going to be really helpful. It's just going to make easier access for the HDMIs for me. So yeah, one thing you will need to buy separately is batteries. You can buy them, they're quite easy, quite cheap to buy. I think they're about £9 each or something like that. So just grab some of them. There's a link below for batteries as well. So if you need any of them, there's pretty standard ones, the ones that go kind of, the ones that go on all like the light packs and fieldword monitors, which is what I'm going to be using these with. So yeah, we'll pop one in and we'll see how it goes. So this is the transmitter, and there's a little button just on the side here. Not sure how well you can see it. Little button just on the side, and that just clips in. Oh, just push the button, clip it in, and it locks in. Okay, so it's now in place nicely into the control, into the receiver, that transmitter. What we're going to do is the same on the other one. Again, just another battery. This is going to be really helpful because you're going to switch them out. As far as I can see, there doesn't appear to be any form of battery indicator. So I mean, you just turn them on and it just goes green. So yeah, I guess just fully charge your devices first. But what we'll do is we'll hook them up to a monitor and see what we get. Okay, so now I've just grabbed a really basic cheap camcorder. This one really is a basic cheap one. So we'll just chuck it over here. And this is going to be our receiving end with the monitor. And this is going to be our transmitting end. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just hook up the HDMI. And it just goes in like that. And pop this end into the HDMI in. Okay, have we still got power? We have. We've still got it over here. Now, what I'll do is I'll just turn on this camera and I'll turn on this monitor. And what we'll see is whether this actually works. This is the first time I've powered them up, and they are completely kind of separate. Oh, straight away. Didn't have to do a thing, look at that. So you can see the latency isn't too bad. Seems to be working pretty well. But yeah, I mean, straight away, no issues at all. It just hooked up, didn't it? There was no connections, nothing like that. And you'll see that the little lights are on the side now. So basically, this top one means that you have video going, and this bottom one means that they're linked. Okay, so if video disconnects from one end, you'll soon see the video drops, and this just means that it's not going to be transmitting video anymore. And actually, quite helpfully, do you see that little message? What I'll do is I'll just focus in on this one. So it says, please check video source, which is just telling us that there's an issue, because obviously I've disconnected the HDMIs on this end, so they're not actually connected. But what I'll do is I'll just hook it back up. Actually, that's the right one. It's this one. And we should soon see. There we go, look. It's soon working away. Fantastic. Okay, so that's literally how easy it is to unbox. There's going to be loads and loads more videos coming soon on these. That's just going to be using the drone, showing you kind of how it's useful in drone photography, how it's useful for kind of broadcast stuff for drones. So hopefully that's kind of been helpful. If you are interested, then there's links down below. I've sort of waffled on a little bit in this video. I'm hoping it's been slightly helpful in just seeing how you set up, what you get in the box, that sort of thing, if you haven't already watched everyone else's videos, but there you go. One thing I should just mention is you do get a loop out for your HDMI, which basically just allows you to like take the HDMI out from what's coming in, the exact same out, and you can attach power down the bottom. And then the same on this one, very similar at least. You get two HDMIs, that's not very clear. You get two HDMIs out, and you also have your little power in if you want to. And then they've both got the 2.4, sorry, not the 2.4, the 1/4 inch screw thread on the bottom. Okay, hope that's helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, links are down below if you're interested. Cheers.